So we start with today's lecture with another problem which says the ABC company has been a producer of picture tubes for television sets and certain printed circuits for radios. The company has just expanded into full-scale production and marketing of AM and AM/FM radios. It has built a new plant that can operate only 48 hours per week. So this might become our constraint. Production of AM radio in the new plant will require 2 hours and production of AM/FM radio will require 3 hours. So production time for AM and AM/FM radios are given. Similarly, each AM radio will contribute rupees 40 to the profit, and while AM/FM radio will contribute rupees 80 to the profit. So these are the key data which we want to extract from the given statements. The marketing department, after extensive research, has determined that maximum of 15 AM radios and 10 AM/FM radios can be sold in each week. So again, there is a constraint that maximum sold radios of maximum sold radios of AM are 15 and AM/FM are 10. And what we are expected to do, we are expected to formulate a linear programming problem for the same and determine the optimum production of AM/FM radios that will maximize the profit. Okay, so we have to formulate a problem such that it should maximize our profit, and then we have to solve this problem by graphical method. Now in this question it is already mentioned that you have to solve it by graphical method, but if it is not mentioned in the question and there are two variables, you can go by graphical method or you can also go by simplex method. It will be your choice. Okay, so let us start with the solution. So as I said yesterday also, this kind of formulations are easy when we draw a table and put the data which are in the statements into a tabular form. So let me make a table now. Before that we will assume something, and the assumptions will be, as it was asked that how much optimum production mix should be there. So I will assume that let X1 be the number of AM radios and let X2 be number of AM/FM radios. And now I will tabulate the data as like this. There are articles or radios as AM and AM/FM. The constraint was given us to us was given on production time. So I will write that AM requires 2 hours of production. So I will write 2 here, and for AM/FM the highlighted one is 3 hours. And also we are given that the plant can operate only 48 hours per week. So I will write here. So here it will be 48. The total production time should not exceed 48. And the profit related to the same are given as, for AM radio it will contribute rupees 40, and for AM/FM it will contribute 80. And as I have said, availability for production time is only 48 hours. I have just converted the statements into a tabular form. Now let us start with the formulation part. As it is said in the question, we have to maximize the profit, and the profit given by AM by one article is rupees 40. And we have also assumed that number of AM radios will be X1. So total profit by AM radio will be how much? It will be 40x1. Yes. And similarly, for AM/FM radio, we have assumed that number of AM/FM radios are X2, and the profit by one AM/FM radio is 80. Hence, the total profit by AM/FM radio will be 80 into X2. Okay, so we need to maximize this function. So I will write here plus. So my objective function will become Z is equal to 40x1 plus 80x2. So as I have written here, maximize Z is equal to 40x1 plus 80x2. Next step is write the constraints. So for first constraints, it is directly given the constraint on production time. So it is given that one AM radio requires 2 hours of production time. So X1 radios will take 2x1. So I will write here so that I don't want to erase again and again. 2x1 here, and the production time for AM/FM radio is 3 hours. And as there are X2 in numbers, it will be plus 3x 2. And it is also given to us that the plant operates only 48 hours per week. That means all this production of AM FM radios should be within 48 hours. Hence I will write it should be less than or equal to 48. So I will write my equation. I will write my first equation as subjected to 2x1 plus 3x2 less than or equal to 48. Now what about other constraints? So if you read this line, this third last line, after extensive research, it determined that a maximum of 15 AM radios and 10 AM FM radios can be sold. So it cannot exceed this value. Hence I will write x1 should be less than or equal to 15 because it cannot exceed 15, and similarly for AM FM radio it should not exceed the quantity as 10. So with this we have completed the formulation of the particular problem. And one more line I will write that x1 x2 greater than equal to 0 because x1 and x2 are the number of radios which cannot be negative. Any doubts in formulation, please ask. Okay, let me proceed further. As we have already formulated the problem and it was asked that we have to also solve it by graphical method, let us proceed with it by taking one equation at a time. So I am taking first equation as 2x1 plus 3x2 less than 48. What we need to do? We need to draw a line in a graphical method, and for drawing a line we need at least 2 points. So we need to determine any 2 points on this which satisfied the given equation. So for that what I will do, I will first put x1 equal to 0, and when I put x1 equal to 0 I will get x2 as 16 and my point will become 0, 16. Similarly next part I will do x2 is equal to 0, thereby I will get x1 is equal to 24 and the point I will get as 24, 0. Again I repeat that this x1 is equal to 0 and x2 are equal to 0 are not the compulsion. You can take any value here. You can take x1 is equal to 4, 5, 2, 1000, anything, such that it should satisfy the above given equation. For simplicity we take it as 0. So this completes our first equation coordinates. For second equation, it is directly given x1 should be equal to 15. So if x1 is 15, I can directly write the point as 15, 0. And for third equation, I will write x2 less than 10. That means the coordinates will be 0, 10. So as it is x1 equal to something, so it will be a line parallel to y-axis or parallel to x2. And similarly for x2 is equal to 10, it will be a line parallel to x-axis or x1. So let us plot that in the graph. So for reference I have also taken the points in this slide. So I will just plot it by taking a suitable scale on x and y axis. Now first point is 0, 16 and 24, 0. So I will plot that points. So you can see 16, 0, 16 here and 24, 0. So it will be somewhere here. So I have marked it here. And what I will do, I will make a line joining these 2 points and I will write that this line satisfies the equation 2x1 plus 3x2 less than 48. Next is we have to plot this point 15, 0. So x1 15. So I will plot it here x1 15. So you can observe here I have plotted x1 is equal to 15, and now as it is only x1 less than 15 or equal to 15, the line will be parallel to x-axis. Sorry, parallel to y-axis. So I have made a line which satisfies the equation x1 less than or equal to 15. Similarly for this x2 less than 10. So I will first mark the point 0, 10. So this will be my point and I will make a line parallel to x-axis for this. So with this I have completed plotting all the lines. Now next step is to find out what is the common region satisfying all the 3 lines. So let me just mark the regions. Let us say 1, 2, 3. Let us say this is 4, this is 5 and this region is 6. So can anyone answer which will be the common feasible region?
5, sir.
5. Some other student can answer if they have some different opinion. Okay, so someone on the chat also written it's region 5. So yes, they are correct. This is the region wherein all the constraints are satisfied. because if you see, it is less than all the 3 lines. This is the region which will be a feasible region. So what I will do, I will shade that region and I will say that this is the feasible region. What is next? Next is we have to find out all the boundary points of the region. So my boundary points are A 0,10, then B 15,0, C 0,0, and now we have to find out the values of this point and this point. For which what we need to do, we need to see on which 2 lines intersection this point lies. So you can observe that this point lies on the intersection of this particular line, that is 2x1 plus 3x2 less than 48 and x2 less than 10. So what I will do, I will just substitute x2 is equal to 10 in this equation and I will get the answer for coordinates for that point as 9, 10. Similarly, for this point it is intersection of this line, this equation and this equation, x1 is less than 15. So again I will put x1 is equal to 15 in this equation and I will get the coordinates for this point E as 15, 6. Now the last part is just check the value of z or the objective function at all these corner points. So let us start one by one. For first point A, it is 0, 10. So I will substitute 40 into x1 is 0 plus 80 into x2 is 10. So I will get answer as 800. Similarly for point B, I will get 600. For point C, I will get 0. For point D, I will get 1160. And for point E, I will get 1080. I am just substituting the values of x1 and x2 in the objective function. Now the observation is the highest value, as we are going for maximization, the highest value is occurring at this particular point, that is D 9, 10 with a value of 1160. So I will write my answer as maximum profit is 1160 with number of AM radios, because we have assumed it as x1. So AM radios will be 9 and number of AM FM radios which were x2 will be 10, giving me the maximum profit as 1160 rupees. And with this we have completed the solution.